In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the things I've been loving lately. If you're interested, then just keep watching. My name is Ayesha from simplyayesha.com. Here on YouTube, I make videos about fragrance, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle. If those are things you're interested in, please consider subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be sharing with you the things I've been loving lately. That's basically just my fancy name for my monthly favorites video. So I do these every month, and in them I share with you either new things I discovered, something I've been using a lot of, something that I hadn't used in a long time, but now I'm like back in love with it. We talk about beauty, luxury, and lifestyle in these videos. If you're only interested in fragrance, this is not the video for you. However, I would suggest that you stay because I like a lot of cool stuff besides fragrance. But if you're just completely against that, the very next video will be my fragrance counterpart to go with this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these items. So I want to start out by saying that this past month has actually been pretty good. I went on a family trip. I also did an overnight trip with friends and my husband, and it's just been a lot of good stuff going on. This has been a pretty fun month so far, and I feel like with that, I don't have that many favorites because I really was just kind of sticking to the stuff I know because I felt like I was so busy in a good way. So I always start out with makeup, and this time around I only have one makeup favorite. So my makeup favorite this month is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their powder foundation. So this one is in the shade 385, and I've used this foundation for years, like pretty much since it came out. Initially, when I purchased this foundation, I did purchase it in this color, the shade 385, and at that point it was too dark for me. So I then purchased it in the shade 350, and that's the one that I usually use. However, this summer, your girl has been getting dark, I've been getting tan, and I needed to like switch up my foundations because all of them were getting too light for me. So I pulled this out, and this has actually been working for me. So I actually share my routine with this foundation on my Instagram, I believe. I did a 5-minute makeup routine. I'll try to link that down below for y'all if I can. But basically in that video, I showed y'all how I do my makeup in 5 minutes. And I actually timed myself. I was not rushing. This is just my normal 5-minute face. So I would suggest checking that out if you are a person who feels like you don't have time to do makeup, or if you're intimidated by like long intensive routines. Definitely check that out because I feel like that's what I've been wearing a lot this summer. So this has been helping me. I've taken this out of town with me, and it's just like an easy choice, especially when I'm just taking a carry-on and don't have much space. This is something that I feel like has worked well for me. I'm actually wearing it today, so you can see what it looks like on my face. But yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. I really like the formulation of the Fenty powder foundations. I find them to be not extremely mattifying, but also mattifying enough to combat the sweat and the glow that I get on my face during the summer. So I really enjoy these, and if you are an oily skin girl and looking for a powder foundation that's not thick and heavy but still will keep you somewhat matte or natural matte, then definitely check out this powder foundation. So again, that is the Fenty Beauty powder foundation in the shade 385. I actually don't have any skincare or hair care favorites either. So let's go ahead and jump into the fashion section of this video. So first up will be these sunglasses. So if you watch my vlogs, you may have seen these already. I picked these up maybe at the beginning of June or maybe end of May, but these are from the brand Lorve, and I love them. So I feel like my hair is not really the style I will wear with these glasses right now. But I have really been enjoying these. These are called the Riz, I believe is what it's called. This is part of their collaboration with one of the city girls. I don't know which one. JT maybe? I think JT. I'm not really familiar with them, y'all. But I love the sunglasses, and these are quite different for me. I don't usually go for this shape of a sunglass, but I wanted to try them out because when I was coming back from my vacation with my husband in May, I was at a duty-free store and I tried on some Tiffany sunglasses that were kind of in the shape, and I really liked them, but I didn't want to buy them. Like, I didn't feel like dropping $500 on a pair of sunglasses. So when I saw that Lorvay had this shape, I was like, let me try it out, because they are a sunglasses brand that I feel like once I got them in my hand, they feel like luxury sunglasses. These feel very well put together. They feel thick and heavy. I mean, not heavy, like they're not heavy on your face, but they feel like they're made out of quality materials. They look good. I haven't noticed like any thing on them that made them look cheap or anything like that. So they definitely feel high quality, but they're under $100, which to me is a lot easier to pay for a pair of sunglasses. Not that, I mean, I'll pay for sunglasses. Y'all know I love my sunglasses, but for something like this, I wasn't really willing to pay because I wasn't sure that I was gonna love the style. But I love them. I love them. And I like the emblem. It's not doing the most, but it is like a little something, so it's not just plain black. But I really enjoy these. Like I said, I feel like they don't really go up my hair today, but that's neither here nor there. I've worn them a lot over the past month and would definitely recommend them. Next up, I have one pair of shoes, and they are these. So I'm clearly in my mom era, I guess, because these are Birkenstocks, and I just got on the Birkenstock train like last year. Like I got my first pair of real Birkenstocks last summer, and I love them. Who knew I would ever be a Birk girl? But these are the one strap. I think they're called the Madrid is the style. This color is digital green, and it's all about this color for me because I wear a lot of things that either contain green or they go with green or they contrast with green. Like I wear a lot of pink and oranges and stuff like that. So I feel like these have been going with quite a bit, and I've worn them with jeans, I've worn them with dresses, and no matter how I've worn them, I felt like they were a vibe, y'all. They were a vibe. And yeah, I'm in my mom era. They're comfortable, they look cute, they're a bright pop of color, and I love this shade of green. Now this green came out I think last year, and so it's not as easy to find, but I did purchase these from the Birkenstock website, and I'm pretty sure they're still available there, and they were on sale. I don't think that they are returnable. I could be wrong, y'all, but I feel like they're final sale because they're on clearance basically. But I will link them down below if they're still available. And I will just say, if you have never purchased a pair of Birkenstocks, you should measure your feet, like with an actual ruler or measuring tape or something. Measure your feet to see what size you need, because sometimes the sizes can be a little bit off. But I will say, if you have purchased Birkenstocks before, like the regular 2-strap ones, and you know your size in those, it's the same size in these. So since this was not my first pair, I was comfortable ordering that size, even though I couldn't return them. But I've been thoroughly enjoying them, and I would say get your hands on them if they're still available. Next up, I have some handbags, and this first one is not really a handbag, but I've been using it as one. So this is the beauty pouch from Fendi. I believe this is the size small. I got this maybe, I don't think, it might have been last year, it might have been the year before, I'm not quite sure. But I got mine in the regular Fendi monogram, and I use this as a handbag. So I do have a strap attached to it. I ordered these D-rings from Amazon and put them on. Also ordered the chain from Amazon, and I love the size of this. Now, I don't use this as a handbag all the time. However, this is great for travel because it is soft and malleable. So what I did when I was traveling with it is I wore this as my handbag pretty much the entire time. I was short on space when I went with my kids, and I knew I wasn't gonna be going anywhere that required me to like be really dressed up. So this was my handbag the entire time I was there. But it also doubled as like a cosmetic bag, or like when we went to the pool, I would put a few things in here, zip it up, put it inside my beach bag, like my phone and stuff like that, that I didn't really want to get wet, or I didn't really want in the sun. Or I just wanted to corral. So it came in handy because it is multi-use for me. And I know some of y'all are not with using cosmetic bags as purses, and I get that. But I will say on vacation, this was extremely handy because I was not worried about it, y'all, at all, because it's a makeup bag. It's soft, it's malleable. The inside feels slightly like it's a kind of like a silky satin material, so I feel like you can easily wipe it down if you need to. I don't personally use this as a makeup bag, but that's what it's made for, so you definitely could. I just don't, because I also like to use it as a purse, but I just feel like this is a really good size. It fit passports, so I was able to fit all 4 of our passports in here, along with like my phone, hand sanitizer, a lip gloss, and yeah, it just worked out really, really well. And this is not the first trip that I had taken on, so I feel like this is a really good staple for me. And even though I don't really carry it as a handbag at home that much, on vacation it completely works. Now I will say, because some of y'all are gonna ask, does this bag flip? And yes, it does, which can be annoying. So you see that? It can do that sometimes on you, especially if there's nothing in there. However, I keep it zipped when I'm wearing it crossbody, and it doesn't flip that much as long as there's stuff in there. So it doesn't bother me too much. But say if I paid like $2,000 for it or something, it definitely would bother me. But this is a beauty pouch and I know that, so I'm okay with it. So thoroughly enjoy using this over the past month or so. So the next handbag that I have is one from MCM, and I believe this is called the Aaron duffel bag. I actually have a video of when I unboxed this bag. This is not a new bag for me, but y'all, I have really loved using it. Again, it is this bright pink, which I love. Like, this pink is perfection. The pink is almost like a magenta, but it's still very bright. Like, it almost has a neon undertone, but it's not neon. But it goes with so much, and it came with this handle. I didn't add this, so I like to carry it like this, but it also has a crossbody strap. My crossbody is currently tucked in there along with my dust bag. I don't feel like taking it out, but it's just a leather crossbody strap, so that allows me to wear it multiple ways. Most of the time I prefer to carry it handheld, but I can easily throw it on a crossbody and it's still cute. And you can wear it either way. So you have the MCM emblem over here, which to me, it's big, but it's not like loud because it's like in the same kind of color family. And then on the other side, you have the drawstring. So you can wear it either side. I wear it both sides, and it's just a little showstopper. I get a lot of compliments on this bag too. And the leather feels really, really good. This bag is the bag that convinced me that I love MCM. I don't love all their designs, but this bag, like the leather on here, the quality of this bag, is one that definitely opened my eyes to exploring more from MCM. I don't have a ton from them, but I will say that if you were concerned about quality, their leather is top tier. Now, I don't know that this bag is still available, because like I said, I've had it maybe like 2 years or so, but if I can find it, I will link it. It may be a pre-loved link. It may be like a link from a website like Farfetch or something where you can get stuff from all over the world. But if I can find it, I will link it, but no promises. But I've been really enjoying it. The third handbag, because clearly this was a handbag month for me. The third handbag is this one from YSL, and it's so bright, y'all. I never like to show this on camera because it is just so bright. It is an actual neon bag. Let's see. No, it's still not gonna really show up because it's super bright. I'll put it down in a second. But this is the Sac de Jour Nano. I love the Sac de Jour in general, and I found that now the Nano is my favorite size. And this one is perfect in the nano size because this is such a bright pop of color. Like, it is so bright. This is not a bag you wear when you don't want to be seen, okay? Or not even that you're trying to be seen, but like if you don't want any attention, don't wear this bag because it is super bright. And I never fail to get some sort of comment on this bag when I wear it. Usually it's a compliment. I found that from women, they always compliment this bag. Men seem a little bit confused, like, why is your bag so bright? But you know, it is what it is. So I love it. It goes with more than you would think, but I feel like this yellow greenish kind of color kind of matches with a lot more than you would think because it's that bright pop. And when I wear it, I tend to like to let it be the star in the show. So recently when I wore this bag, I was wearing all black, and to give me a little pizzazz, I popped this thing out, like, and it was perfection. So I really enjoy wearing this. Again, I've had this for a while, so I don't know if I will be able to find this color for you, but if I can, I will link it. It may be a pre-loved bag, not sure, but I have been enjoying this in these summer months so far, and definitely wanted to share it. Now, even though I said this color is discontinued, I will say that the Sac de Jour from YSL is a bag they do all the time. So they switch out colors, so you can always get this bag pretty much, but you may not be able to get it in this color anymore if you're interested. The last category we're going to talk about is entertainment, and first up has to be this book. So this is This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan, and I absolutely love this book. I loved it. I got this book a while ago, actually before I went on my trip with Nate for our anniversary. So that was in May. And I didn't read it at that time. I read something else. But for my trip that I went on with my family, I was like, okay, I'm going to take this book and read it. I didn't do much reading there because honestly, my kids won't let me be great. But I have read it since then and I absolutely love this book. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it's about because I'm horrible to talk about books without spoiling anything. So I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but I will say that if you like to read and you like romance-ish type books, it's not all romance, but if you like romance leaning books, then definitely check this out. I feel like she writes very well, and she does have some characters in here that are autistic, and I didn't know that before I got the book. But sometimes for me, being a mother of a child who has autism, sometimes it's difficult for me to read books that portray autism or watch TV shows, just because it just sometimes it's triggering. I hate that word, but sometimes it's triggering for me. So I did not know that was going to be in this book, but I will say the writer, she actually has a child with autism, and I feel like she handled it so well. So it didn't come off offensive. It didn't come off, I don't know. It was just really a well done book. And I didn't even know I was gonna love it this much, but I absolutely love this book. So if you're looking for a new book to read, definitely check this one out. And again, this is called This Could Be Us, and it's by the author Kennedy Ryan. The last favorite I have is actually a TV show, and this is on Apple TV, and it's called Sugar. Y'all, this was so good. So it was starring Colin Farrell, and I think he actually created the show as well and executive produced it. But y'all, it was so good. It wasn't at all like what I was expecting. It's been on my to watch list for a while, but I honestly was on there and I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna be into it, but y'all, it was good. It was a big twist in it that I was not expecting. Again, I can't really tell you what it's about, but go read the preview. If you have Apple TV, go read the preview for the show Sugar. And if it sounds even remotely interesting to you, watch it. It was really good. So I would definitely recommend it. So those were the things I've been loving lately. Let me know if you have or you've tried any of these items that I talked about or the TV shows. Also, if you would, in the comments, leave one item or experience that was your favorite over the past month or so. I love when y'all share those tidbits because it just helps to foster conversation in the comments area. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos twice a week, so I have a ton of content for you to check out in your free time. Also, check out my website. It's www.simplyayesha.com. Get on my email list over there so that we can always stay in contact. And if you want to connect with me more, follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I'll have all my links for all my social media down in the description box below, along with links for all the products that I mentioned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.